Neville Brody.
Oh my God. I'm Neville Brody, and I'm a Londoner who is here in Seoul, spending some time this morning with my old friend Don Chang. Historically, I'm a graphic designer, started off doing record covers, and then worked in magazines, and then now largely working in branding and typeface design, and also I'm a professor at the Royal College of Art. I was always drawing. Before walking, I was making drawings. So my first love, I think, is visual expression. And when I grew up, I never had the idea to do anything else except to become an artist. So I was never going to be a doctor or a train driver or a policeman. My father was a camera repair engineer, and was a kind of genius, was always inventing stuff. And my grandparents on my mother's side, her father was a French furniture restorer, as was my grandmother. And on my other side, my grandmother she used to make greetings cards. She used to colour in and make all the illustrations on greetings cards. So somehow there's always been creativity in my family. And I managed to step out and become a designer. I never wanted to be a designer. I always wanted to be an artist. But I thought that art wasn't really an honest profession. These days it's all about the market. It's not about improving things for mankind. So I chose to be a designer because I think you can reach a lot more people. And design is such a manipulative media that I was fascinated to learn this and use it as a way of revealing what was going on instead of concealing what was going on. So in London, I did foundation at Hornsey College of Art. And Hornsey College of Art in 1968 is where the political uprising started in the UK.
Okay.
So there was a lot of student protests, but by the time I went there, it was very tranquil. Even though I sat next to the guy who started the band Madness, and he introduced me to the Sex Pistols at that time. And then I went to the London College of Printing because they were the strictest graphic design school in Europe at that time. And I thought, if you want to learn about a trade, you have to go to the strictest thing. But when I went there, I found myself questioning everything. And so they tried to throw me out. And I then developed the policy that if a tutor liked what I did, I was doing something wrong. So I would change it. And in the end, the internal staff failed me. They said I had no commercial potential. Whereas the external assessors gave me a first-class degree. So there was a real challenge between what education saw as design and what the real world saw as design. So my lesson was really always question everything. So if I consider the term design life, I think that's an idealistic thing, because in the end we can't design life, because we'd get rid of death if we could design life successfully. If that's the outcome we're aiming for, then we will always fail. But we can try and design the best life that we can, but being human beings, we always mess it up. And stuff happens. You can't always plan for everything. So we iterate to the best that we can, We make mistakes a lot, and we learn from those. And actually, there is no such thing as a perfect design life. You know, even the richest people on the planet still have to use the bathroom. You know, in a perfect design life, we would just be super clean, super efficient, and super happy, but that just doesn't happen. And so therefore we still need design all the time. And for me, I think we talk about striving for happiness and well-being, but honestly, I'm not sure what those things are. And I'll let you know when I find out.
Okay.
So, for practitioners of design who might be in their 20s or 30s, I would advise them to consider the fact that the establishment knows less than they do, that they can find out information much quicker, and that their active minds should be able to take bigger risks than the establishment. So trust yourself, trust your intuition, take risks, because failure at this point in life will look like success later in life. So my design life moving forwards would be to find a way to work less, but in trying to do this, I find I work more. And at a certain point, I can't keep investing energy in something that's supposed to be saving me energy. It's a contradiction. So I need to find a way in my design life of letting go of things. And I think I need to start to take a reductive approach to my life. I'm too ambitious, there's too many things I want to do, and I want to do them all now, so nothing gets done. So I'm too busy, and I need to find a way of stepping back and actually designing it on a timeline, making my life a project. My design life, in one word or one sentence, would be to find a way to become my own client, so that actually I serve myself much better.